What is going on, guys? So I'm going to quickly show you how to tint your scene using the post-processing volume. So for those of you who don't know what the post-processing volume is, it sort of allows you to put effects on sort of your scene. So if you don't have one in your scene already, you can come up here, you can write in post, and you can just grab one. So just grab, drag it out. And you want it to have this square where you want it to affect, and we want it to affect the whole scene. So if you just scale that all the way up, you can make it as big as you like it. So I already have one, so I'm going to delete the one I just made. Come up here, right in post, and I'm going to go into the post processing volume that I have. So getting rid of all of these drop downs. So when you first look at it, so you click on the post processing volume, you will have it showing like this. So come to the post process volume tab where it says settings, click the little arrow, and you'll get a bunch of settings, and I'm going to have different tutorials showing you what some of these settings can do, but for now I'm just going to show you how to tint your scene. So there's more than 3 I believe, but there's 3 I use in the post-processing volume to tint my scene. So if you go white balance, I've been saying post-processing volume a lot. So white balance, you can get a balance between a cool color, so you can make it blue, and that's great for night scenes. So if you want it to, if you do have a night scene, it makes it look really nice and it makes it look a bit more cold. Or you can go the opposite and you can turn it all the way up and get a really warm scene. And it just makes the scene much more welcoming. It just makes it, you feel a bit warmer just by looking at it. So that's the only 2 colors you can use in the white balance though. So, or except from the tint underneath it, should I say. So you can click on the tint, tick that, and if I turn off this to temp, this will allow you to tint it between sort of a pink to a green. And I guess you could kind of mix them up if you wanted, but this is sort of a harder way to go about it. So if we look under color grading a film, or film and scene color, so I'll reset this back to normal, 7,000. So I have a slight tint because I believe the average is 6,500, so I have a very slight orange tint. So if we go to film and tint in there, you'll get a really strong tint. And for example, I think I put static on it and I made it orange tinted and I made it black and white so I could get like a really old-timey effect on one of my scenes. But yeah, you can go in here and you can change the color to whatever you want using the film tint. Apologies for not pronouncing some of my words correctly. So yep, you can turn that to whatever you want if you want to get a tint that way. So that's another way to get a tint in your scene. Last way I can think of anyway, screen color. Put it there, you get another tint, but this one's more, this one adds a bit more contrast when doing it. As you see, it's just a bit darker and it sort of lightens up more of the darker areas than an overall film tint. So you can mess with this one as well if you want. Anyways, that's pretty much what I want to show, just 3 different ways you can tint your scene the color you want. Thank you much for watching. I hope this helped anyone who didn't even know what the post-processing volume did or how to get to the settings. Thank you and bye-bye.